everybody, welcome into Farm Cooking with Nan. Today we're going to be taking a cake mix and we're going to soup it up, okay? I'm going to make a red velvet with cream cheese filling and a little icing, and sometimes I make this in cupcakes, but today, save a little bit of time, I'm going to do it in a bundt pan, okay? So first of all, I'm using a Duncan Hines perfectly moist red velvet cake. This is a 15.25 ounce. Okay, perfectly moist red velvet cake made by Duncan Hines. I'm going to pop this half a stick. Now this is a half a stick of butter, okay? I'm going to pop that into the microwave as soon as I get my cream cheese out of there. Put that on about 30 seconds. I've got this cream cheese melting for the cream cheese filling that I'm going to put in there. I'm going to put in 1 cup of milk. A lot of times I'll use something different, but today I'm going to use this milk because I bought a gallon of milk and my husband bought a gallon of milk, and neither one of us checked with the other one to see who was getting it. So that means that I have a little bit too much milk in my refrigerator. So I'm using milk. Sometimes I do buttermilk. I'm going to go ahead and put that on 30 more seconds. And I'm going to put 4 eggs in here. 4 eggs. I'm going to just move my pan here, my mixing bowl, over to the KitchenAid mixer that I have, because my back's just not feeling well enough to lift that machine and bring it over here. I'm going to temper this heated butter down a little bit with about a half a cup of oil. You can use vegetable oil. That's what I'm using. There we go. So we put a half a cup of oil and a half a cup of, no, just a minute. Let me think what I did there. Let me think a minute. I had to stop there and think a minute. I put a half of a stick, which is 1/4 a cup of butter, and I put 1/4 of a cup of oil in there. It tempered down that heat, heat from the butter. And I wanted a little butter and I wanted a little bit of oil for this. If you wanted to use a half a cup of oil, you could. If you wanted to use half a cup of butter, you could. But I halved it, half and half. Okay. Next, I will grab this and see if there's anything else on here we're supposed to do. And no, we got it all. So I'm gonna go mix it up and we'll be back. While we're waiting on that, we're gonna take our bundt pan. Now you can make this in cupcakes. You can make cupcakes out of this, okay? We're gonna take our, if you've never made the pan coating, C-O-A-T-I-N-G, that I put on my page years ago, be sure and go over and look up the video. Just go over to Google, type in Farm Cooking with Nan, homemade pan coating, C-O-A-T-I-N-G, and just click on that and it'll bring it up for you to click on and to watch, and you can make your own. And once you use it, I'm just telling you, I don't think you'll ever go back to spray. We don't know what we get in a spray. We don't know what kind of chemicals or whatever that's really put in there. And it's when you spray it, it goes everywhere. Got my sink filling up with some soapy water. It's been a little bit more than 2 minutes. I better grab my cake. Okay, we've got our cake ready. Set him right over here. And I'm going to do the cream cheese part, okay? Our filling. We're going to put in 1 8-ounce bar of cream cheese. Let me get every bit of that off there. Okay. And I'm going to put in 1/4 cup of white sugar. I'm going to put in 1 egg. Got my oven preheated to 350. Now, let me grab my little cloth I carried off. Now, I'm going to put a little bit of vanilla. Let's put about a teaspoon of vanilla. Just a hair bit more. That was vanilla bean paste by let's see, Vanilla Bean Kings. Now I'm going to put my beaters in there and mix this up real good. That was 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese, 1/4 cup of white sugar, a teaspoon of vanilla, and 1 egg. Put that in my soapy water. Now, first of all, we're going to put about half of our cake mix into the bottom. Maybe a little bit more than half, maybe 2/3. You don't want to get that red food coloring from this red velvet. You don't want to get that on you. Absolutely don't want to get that on you. I'm going to make me just a tiny bit of a well, not much. Now, get that off of there. Okay, I'm going to grab a spoon, and I'm going to spoon this into my cake. You just don't want, you want to make sure it don't touch the sides, you know. Hope y'all are having a good day. This is wedding week for us. If you're watching it and it's the current week of August the 17th, is when the 16th or 17th, now I can't even think. 2024, we are having our oldest grandchild, Gabby. She and Drew are getting married on Saturday. And we're gonna have a busy week. Let me grab a little spatula. Oh my. Whew. Let me see if I can grab a little one. Or grab one. Got my soapy water going over in the sink. Covering up every bit of that cream cheese. Definitely be doing some washing some dishes and some dishcloths after I get through this woman. Now, my oven is ready. Putting it in. We're going to start checking it at about 45 minutes, okay? Okay, I just checked my cake in the oven at 45 minutes. It's gonna need a little bit more time. So while we're waiting, I'm gonna do 1 stick of just room temperature butter. And then I'm going to do 8 ounces of softened cream cheese. You don't want your cream cheese to be melted. I warmed mine up a little bit and then I put it back in the refrigerator. And then I'm going to put in about a teaspoon of about a teaspoon of vanilla, or I use vanilla bean paste there. And I'm gonna beat this up a little bit. Then I'm gonna put in about a pinch. Grab my, I just had it. If it'd been snake, it bit me. I'm gonna put in a pinch of salt. Then I'm going to set this here, and I'm going to put in about, this is 4 cups of powdered sugar. Let me grab something here. I'm just going to stir this up. I don't know exactly how many cups that I'll use. Sometimes I use the whole 4 cups. I'm going to mix this up, and when my cake totally cools, then we'll icing our cake. I might put just a smidge more of vanilla. I don't know if I've got that on my face or not. So we'll put about 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Sadie says, I hear my mama in there, so she must be cooking. Stirring it up like this a little bit at a time just keeps that powdered sugar from going all over everything. You know me, I can make a mess, can't I? My sink is full of dishes that are draining. They are draining. Let me rinse my hand off a minute. Get my cloth. You can see I have already made them a big mess, even with just stirring it. Once I get it sort of contained there, then I'm going to go ahead and put my mixer down in it. Get some of this down off the sides. Hang on a minute. And I'll just scrape that off with my beater. Won't I? And I'm going to let my cake totally cool. I don't want to put this cream cheese onto my warm cake, or it will melt and run off. Smells so good. It's all mixed up and ready. So we've got that ready. I'll wash dishes again. Seems like all I do around here is wash dishes. Oh, mercy. Okay. Get me a good, let's see here. I'll get that good stiff spatula. This one is good and stiff. Okay, I'm gonna try just a bite. Make sure my, yep, that's enough vanilla. It's really good. I think I'm going to set it in the refrigerator for a little while and then set it out a few minutes right before we're getting ready to finish. Like I said, I'm waiting on my cake. It's been in there 45 minutes. So we'll be back. Here we go. Cake came out of the oven. Hope y'all can see that. I iced it. That's going to be delicious. Yummy. I'm going to try one little bite. There was plenty enough icing as normal. I'm telling you, it's delicious. Hope y'all get a chance to make it. We're going to be eating on this week. And I hope you all enjoy, make you some and enjoy it. Ooh, there went my fork. Don't worry, Sadie's down there. She might get a lick. But I hope y'all have a blessed week. I hope that y'all get a chance to make you one of these. It's mighty delicious. It's always delicious, and I can't wait to have a piece of this after supper tonight. Just took one little bite, and that's all I'm going to eat before supper. But I want y'all to know I love you. I want you to know how much the good Lord loves you. And just put your trust in Him this week, okay? Whatever comes ahead, just put your trust in Him. He'll never let you down. Want you to know that I'm praying for you all the special requests that I've gotten. I'm praying for them every single day, and just want you to know that. We're to lift each other up and to pray for one another, and the good Lord does the rest, don't He? I will see y'all next time, Lord willing, okay? Bye-bye.